Anyhow, what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be fusing Daisoujou, which is a level 53 persona. And to fuse Daisoujou, you need all the Mitamas and also Mitra. It'll make more sense as I go through it if you don't know what I'm talking about. For example, you need Saki Mitama, but I have that one already. Aramitama, who you should have gotten every sense because it's only level 8. And if you need help, there's a Fusion FAQ on GameFAQs.com. I didn't rate it, and it appears to be based on the Japanese version of the game. But it's very good. The only problem is that some of the names are different because it seems to be based on the Japanese version, and they seem to have changed some of the names. So for example, for the Mitamas, they don't usually have spaces in the Japanese version, but they do, obviously, in the English version. So that's our Mitama, and now we need Niji Mitama as well. I didn't really write down which Arcana there, unfortunately. There we go. Temperance, level 12, Niji Mitama. All the 4 aspects of the human soul. This one is associated with gentleness. These 4 colors are the 4 Mitamas. They're actually similar to the system in Persona 1, which has to do with emotions. But I guess that's another rant altogether. And right, before you do it, you have to accept the request. It's request number 43. I'll make a note of that. Request number 43. Creating Daisoujou. And because this is a 5-way fusion, you can only actually do this request after 9/21, which would be September 21st in the game. And because it's on that date that you actually open 4-way and 5-way fusions. But the request is theoretically open before then, I suppose. It opens up when you finish like request 42, which opens when you finish request 41, and so on. And just now when Igor said that there's an interesting combination, he only says that when you have I think a cross or a pentagon spread possibility. By the way, does the cross spreads actually tell you what you need? For example, here you see you need Michael, Uriel, Raphael, and Gabriel. They just don't tell you what it will produce. I could actually try this one. I have all those personas in the compendium. Maybe I did try it earlier. I don't know. Have all of those as well, I believe. This one is how you make Black Frost, I believe. But I did that in another video. Yeah, that's Black Frost. And I don't think I've tried this one yet. So at some point in time, I guess I'll come back and try the 4-way fusions. Alright, but in this case now, for the 5-way fusions, they actually tell you what you would make, assuming you have all the ingredients, but they don't normally tell you what the ingredients are. So, or do they? Well, I guess they do. I don't know, I'd have to try it again before I have all the personas. Well, I guess it would make sense if they told you. But here you see with this other one, which I actually don't remember this being here before, so I guess this opened up at some point in time recently. I think I had a little Pale Rider and Samuel. I'll have to check back the compendium. I don't think I have Mott and Alice. But in any case, I don't know what that makes. But Daisoujou is what we're making this time. It's at level 53, which is why I didn't make it earlier, because I'm only now at the level that I can make it. Well, I'm at level 54, but up to when I beat the last boss, I think I was still at level 49 or something like that. So I really leveled up a lot since then. A lot of boss fights and a lot of using experience and whatever. But anyhow, you can see the levels, the names of the personas, so you wouldn't need to ask me, just, you know, watch the video or whatever. Well, I'll probably still type it out at least on the blog, just because I like reading stuff for now and practicing. And right, you can have a more detailed look at the personas before you fuse them. Unfortunately, unlike with the compendium, you can't see the info which gives you the mythology or the story well, mythology is the right word for it, because it's history of a mythological creation. And yeah, I never actually really use this persona. I would like to say that it's sort of weird in a way in terms of the skills it has. But it has both ice and wind and also support skills. Army Tama, besides the low level, I think it's sort of well balanced. But by the time I got it, it was far beyond that level, so I simply use other personas. Kusumi Tama, Saki Mitama, and Niji Mitama. Of course I could be pronouncing these wrong because they're supposed to be based on Japanese names. And here we go, what you'll get, Daisoujou, Hierophant, and so my Hierophant social link is only at Commu rank 4. You know, let's summon it. And remember to accept the request before you actually do this, so that you can go back and get the reward from Elizabeth. Okay. Ah, the old couple. A Hierophant is supposed to be somebody who's it's something like a student, but it's also someone who's learning enough to also indoctrinate other people. So it's more like somewhere between a student and a parent in a way. So more like a teacher. Yeah, I guess a teacher would be more appropriate. I guess the old couple do sort of embody that sort of spirit because they run a bookstore and they're all wise and stuff. So I guess you can learn about life from them in a way. Yeah, so that's it. So if you look now, a lot of those personas are gone, and I had to actually make extra space in order to be able to summon them. But I didn't bother to record that part. So we now have a new persona. Well, growth tree means that I will automatically level up when everybody else levels up. No panic means it's immune to Tentafaru. Hana allows you to restore any character's HP to the maximum for only 20 SP. Hammer is instant kill against people who are weak against Holy. I think Patra is removes a lot of status elements. Garu is a wind attack. Pasumande never use, and Sakukaja, I think it raises attack, but I'm not sure. I think they improved in, I've heard that in Persona 4 they've improved on, yeah, no, we have to go to chat results compendium to let her know that you've done it. I think they've improved on a lot of that stuff in Persona 4 where you can get more information on spells, but I don't know yet. I actually physically have Persona 4. I got it a couple of days ago physically, but I haven't started it up yet. Yes, I'm quickly mastering the Art of Fusion. Space badge. What uses a space badge? Well, I'll register this one. And interestingly enough, it automatically registers a persona in its base state before it levels out, regardless of what happens when you actually summon it. So you still have to go and manually register the leveled up version. I mean, you don't have to, you could just, you know, not bother. So my companion is now at 55%. Still have a ways to go. I have a book. Well, hell, I'm out of time, so later.